In this video, we're going to look at formulas, how they're written, and their rules. The first thing you need to know before we start with formulas is how square root is written. If I was writing it on paper, I might write it like I've got it in front of me now. On a computer, it's written like that. And in a practice exam, it's written like this. So you'll see the formula A equals 5 square root of B. Just concentrate on the square root for now. Don't concentrate on the rest of the formula. You see how the square root is written. Okay. How squared is written and completed. Squared is written like that. Squared means times by itself. So on that, it means A times by itself. Let's say A represented 7. So it doesn't mean 7 times 2. It means 7 times by itself, which is 7 times 7 and is 49. The square root of something means how do you get to that number by timesing a number by itself. So on this occasion, it means what number is times by itself to get to 64. The easiest way to do that is to remember your times tables, and you just need to know 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3, and keep counting up. So we're on 4 times 4, which is 16. 5 times 5 is 25, 6 times 6 is 36, 7 times 7 is 49, 8 times 8 is 64. So you've done 8 times 8 to reach 64. So the square root of something is a number times by itself to reach the number you've got beside the square root symbol. Okay, rules in formulas. If you've got two letters that are divided by each other, instead of a division sign, it's written like a fraction. If you've got addition or subtraction, it's just written as it is normally. And if you've got something that is multiplied or times, in this, however you want to put it, the time symbol is missing, and that is because it's a letter. So anytime that two letters are next to each other, it means times. For example, in this we've got f squared g. That means f squared times g. Don't forget, formula is a set of instructions. On this occasion, it looks like we've got A times C, but don't forget the X doesn't exist. So if there's an X there, it just means the letter X, which means this is asking you to do A times X times C. So X does not appear as a times in formulas. If the X is there, it just means the letter X. On this one, the symbol that's missing again is times. You've got 5, and then you've got nothing there. It's not telling you to do anything. The A plus B, that tells you need to add A and B together, but what do you do between the 5 and the bracket? It's not giving you any instructions. Because there's no instruction there, then between the 5 and the bracket, it means times. So 5 times A plus B. On this one, you've got 7. Then you've got the square root of 49. Missing is the times symbol in between the 7 and the square root. What it means is 7 times the square root of 49. Again, it's a set of instructions. It's just telling you to do 7 times the square root of 49. Okay, formula rules. This is combining some of the rules we've looked at. So A squared, we know that's times by itself. So A times A. We've got an add there. Again, if an add there, it's just telling you to add things. Then you've got a B squared, which we know is B times itself. And then you've got nothing in between the B squared and the C squared, which means there's a times there. So the symbol that's missing on this one is times again. We've looked at how division is written, and we've looked at if there's a symbol missing. So base times height divided by 2 is the formula for a triangle. How it would be written in terms of a formula would be B and H next to each other divided by 2, which means base times height divided by 2. Some formula that you might use, for example, if you're adding up 4 sides of a rectangle, A plus B plus C plus D. The area of a rectangle is base times height, which is B and H next to each other. Volume is pi r squared h, which means that the pi and the r squared again are missing a time symbol, and the r squared and the h again is missing a time symbol. So just to repeat, if something's not there and it's not telling you what to do, it's a time symbol. And that is the end of this video.